Today we're going to talk about how to create a challenge funnel with WordPress. And I know there's a lot of talk about funnel builders and fancy software that cost a fortune. I'm sure you've heard of them. You got ClickFunnels, you got Systemi.io, all these programs that promise to do everything you need to do. However, what I find is that most people can get by with a very, very inexpensive WordPress install and a little bit of knowledge. Now, some of the benefits also to using WordPress over funnel builders is WordPress is absolutely 1,000% more Google friendly than a lot of these big softwares, and it's easier to use. I mean, I've been doing affiliate marketing for many years. I jump into these big tools and I get lost. They are confusing. There's a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do a challenge funnel in WordPress. What is a challenge funnel? A challenge funnel is where we're going through and we're designing a campaign to get leads so that we can build a list and sell them something. So the challenge is like, oh, let's take the 5-day build a website challenge or lose weight challenge or save money challenge or whatever it is. And it's going to be super easy. So what we're going to do is we are going to take this site that we just set up, aiprofitscoop.com. Now, right now, this is just a regular WordPress website or a regular HTML website. We're going to convert it to WordPress and show them how to make a challenge funnel so that they can have each day and then boom, actually make money, because a lot of people don't know, but you can put buying links on WordPress. So let's dive in. First thing we need to do, since this is an HTML site, is I'm going to go in and I'm going to rename the index file so that it doesn't get confused. We'll just call it index old 1 or something like that. Okay. Then what that's going to do is it's going to kick our site offline so that we can install WordPress. Now, Jesse, you want to walk us through when you're in motion, how you go about installing WordPress?
Yeah, no problem. So from here, you would want to scroll down to where you see domains. Is this, it's already in your InMotion?
Yep.
Okay. So then you would just go to WP Toolkit.
Okay. All right. Install.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Find the domain name.
And then what do? We leave this blank, yeah?
Blank, yes.
Okay, so we're going to install it on aiprofitscoop.com. We're going to hit override. We're going to call this AI Profit. Let's get rid of the caps. AI Profit Scoop. Now, if you're trying to get ranked in Google, put your keyword there. Pretty simple. Plugin theme, none. All this stuff, keep the same. Just install.
Install, yeah.
Well, that's easy. All right, so what this is going to do is it's going to put the WordPress on our site, and then we're going to set it up with a theme so that we can have a full challenge funnel. And these are the kind of things where you can go on Facebook, you can do challenges, you can link them to it, boom, make money in 5 days. I actually have a student who did this challenge type stuff. She does them all the time, and I think she's doing like 150 grand a month or something like that, just off challenge funnels. So I mean,
wow,
you know,
yeah.
it's a good little bit of change. So let's see here. So now we should have WordPress on here. Yes, we do. Good. So now what we're going to do is once it's installed, we're just going to go over to log into our WordPress right like this. And hopefully it'll be acceptable. Let's see, WP-admin. There we go. And we should be able to log in. Hopefully we have our logins here. Let's see. Does it show us our logins? No. Okay, let's try logging in again. Okay, some kind of error here. Of course there's errors. Setup. Okay, cool. So we can probably do this. And then just remind me after to change the password.
Yes.
Okay. So there we have that.
cPanel.
cPanel.
Other one.
That is cPanel. And then we have our admin. And this should log us in. Yay, there we go. All right. It's like we won a prize.
Yeah.
Okay, so from here, what's your first step? So we have the theme. I created a theme with Nice Page, and I made it very similar to what the AI Profit Scoop looked like. So it was based on this theme idea here, but this was HTML. So where do we're just going to go.
Over to Appearance, Themes, Add New Theme.
Okay. And then upload it. I think it should be in my downloads, I hope. Yeah,
yep,
here it is here. And you can use any theme. You can use Simple Blog Theme, which you can get over at simpleblogtheme.com. Also, we will have these for you available in the challenge over at aiprofitscoop.com. So let's go here. Do you import content?
Yes.
You
Yes,
do?
yes.
Okay. So import that, close?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, if all is done correctly, AI Profit Scoop should have the new theme.
You just have to set the reading page, but yep.
Looks pretty fancy. I'm very happy with that. So now what we're going to do is we need to go through and set our settings. Okay, so we're going to do, let's see here, got our copyright, everything like that. Let's go to appearance. We're going to go settings,
Reading.
and then static.
Yep, and then pick whatever.
Okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to structure your WordPress to where everything other than the home page and the pages you specify will be hidden. So like if I have the home page, put your name and email to take the challenge, I can only send day one to the people who have day one. They won't see 2, 3, 4 until they're on 2, 3, 4. So it'll be very simple.
Exactly.
So we're going to use home, save. That'll change this to our home page. And now, actually, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
There we go. Pretty cool. If you want to edit this, you can edit it with Nice Page. That is how we put the opt-in there. So we'll do the opt-in. Let's see here. Right like this. And you can switch around, change your Aweber stuff, or if you're using a different autoresponder, you can put that in there as well. So pretty cool, pretty easy. Good to go. Now, one thing I am going to do, because this one defaults to thanks.php, I'm actually going to set up a post for the thank you post. So we're going to go like this, visit site, new post. Do you want to do this as a poster page?
I've been doing them as pages lately.
Okay. Well, I'm not a fan of this new Gutenberg editor, so we're just going to go to plugins, and we're going to get rid of that. So we'll go plugins, add new, classic editor,
And widgets.
activate, classic widgets, activate. Boom. Now this is going to make it a lot easier for us.
Yes.
So we'll do pages, and we'll do add new, thank you for subscribing, right like that. And then I'm going to get, actually, Valeria made a thank you page for us. So it was AI Profit Scoop, thanks.php. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this, and we're going to put that into this here. Okay? Now, very important, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to make this our new thank you post right here. And you can see hidden name. And in your code, when you get it from Simple Blog Theme, it'll say thank you post. That's what you replace there. So now what we have is we have the basic setup of our challenge. So they come here, they put their name, right like this, boom, boom, boom. And this should take them to the thank you page we just created. Ta-da! Looking nice. Okay? Now notice how they don't see anything other than about and contact and the stuff that we want them to see. This is super important because we want to be able to control the challenge and make it the way we want. So now when I go through, I can actually go through and go to pages, add new, and I can call this AI challenge day 1. Okay? And then when I publish this, now I have this, and I can put whatever content, send it out in my email, and say, okay, day 1 challenge. I would go through and say, okay, day 1, setting up your website and niches. And this is the kind of thing where you can go through and you can have AI do a lot of this for you. So I would go through and say, okay, part 1, get your web hosting. So I could say go to gohubsite.com, right like this. And I could put, affiliate links or whatever it is. And it's very simple. So tell us a little bit about your experience building this versus like complicated funnel builders and things like that. When you use this, what are some tips you have for like doing this in an easy way rather than going out and getting, codes or things like that? Like how would you build a simple page, content, things like that?
Oh yeah, I always just start off with the title because that lets you know what the content's going to be about. But you just go through it like a step at a time. You don't want to focus on the whole because then that's when it starts to get overwhelming. So just start with the beginning of whatever your content is about. So your introduction, which would just be introducing whatever the article is about, and then the steps. So in this case, everything that needs to be done for day one after setting your website up at your hosting of choice. Then you would want to think about, okay, looking at your keywords, where are you going to drive this website? Well, where is this site headed for you? So after you do that, you start creating your content based on the keywords that you have for that website.
Absolutely. And I think also like having bonus steps in here where you can have affiliate offers. That way you can make money as they're going through, because people, when they take a challenge, they're going to want to go, oh, hey, I want to skip ahead to the front of the line, or I want to do better or something like that. We can have the affiliate offers there. And then, of course, when we get to other pages, we can have like, congratulations on finishing the challenge. Here's the product to buy based on what you just did. And you could just do like a deep dive of whatever that product is.
Yeah, I think that'd be motivational too, to keep them going so they would want to get more of those products.
Absolutely. And one of the other things that's really cool about WordPress is if I was to do each of these on posts, I believe it's not going to show the others. So see how this is just post 6, boom, boom, boom. So this is actually set up in a way where if I wanted to put comments on here, I can actually have social proof. So people go, oh, hey, I set up this website. What do you think? And they're all going to talk, and the challenge will be like a interactive thing, which is really cool.
Yeah, challengers learning off of each other and what they've done. Yeah.
Exactly. And understanding that, hey, you know what? This is not that hard to do. We just build it and set it up and hide the pages that we don't want to see. And then, of course, we can take our content, if we were going to do them as posts, and we can SEO optimize them so that we can get rankings. So there's so many benefits. And I've done multiple 7 figures in launches just using WordPress. Back in the day, I used WordPress and PayPal. That's all I used. WordPress, PayPal, bada bing, bada boom. A lot of what people think is they try to get some fancy tool and learn it and use it before they turn a profit. And my advice would be like, just start with a WordPress, make a challenge funnel like we're showing you here, day 1, day 2, day 3, link it to your Aweber. Aweber is like free for the first 500 subscribers. And then after that, it's like $19 a month. So you're completely in business for like $20 a month, $30 a month with hosting. And now you're ready to go. You can do these challenges and start making money. And then later, if you want to build and buy fancy stuff, you can. But I mean, unless you have 1,000 customers that just bought something from you, you don't need this giant customer database or anything, which is very, very simple. And looking at it, you look at, okay, what do you do with these challenges? You can share them on Facebook. You can pay traffic. You can buy traffic and say, hey, you want to learn to make money with AI or lose weight or whatever it is, take this challenge in 7 days, you will learn X, Y, and Z. And going through and looking at AI, if you were to go to ChatGPT and say something like, tell me about a challenge funnel. That's actually where we got the notes for this, where we're talking about what is the benefit? Lead generation. You want to build a mailing list really fast? Do a challenge. You can get, we already have like hundreds and hundreds of subscribers on the AI one, and all I did was mention it a couple times on a video. Oh, yeah. And we've already got a lot of people. You want to run through some of these and tell them a little bit about what the benefits of having a challenge funnel are?
Yeah, no problem. So like you just left off with, lead generation, that's definitely one of the main benefits of, creating a challenge funnel for your site. It's going to attract potential customers by offering them a challenge that aligns with their interests. And that's the key thing right there. You want your challenge to align with their interests, which would make them want to participate in your challenge. Yeah. Your goal is the same, which engagement. It keeps participants engaged through daily tasks, progress tracking, and community interaction. Time bound. Typically, your challenge would typically run for a set period of time, which would create a sense of urgency for them to participate.
I find that 7 days is good. That way they're not I mean, you don't want it too far out to where you're like, in 10 years, you're going to get,
Right. Then it's like, well, come on.
We did the 7-day cash finder years ago. Did fantastically. Sold a lot of product, got people excited. And if you pair them with affiliate offers, you can make money each of the 7 days, which is cool.
Which I guess that would lead into the prize incentive, motivating participants with a reward for completing the challenge.
Yeah.
Content delivery, well, that's going to provide valuable content, tips, and resources to help your participants achieve their goals, which is the end goal in them participating in your challenge.
And it's like I always say, content structured differently can make you rich. Where I could go out there and I can give you a PDF on how to make money with AI. Right? A lot of people will download it and they'll think it's great, but they won't actually read it and they won't do anything. But if I keep reminding them every day, hey, did you do day one? Here's how to set it up. They're actually going to get it. It's called results in advance, where you're helping someone get something, right? I remember, I think it was Frank Kern who said this with the dating market. He's like, tell the guy what to do that will work so that he goes to the bar and the girl doesn't be like, hey, get out of here. And he's like, oh, she actually smiled at me. Cool, I got a result. Let's do day 2. Maybe she'll shake my hand or something, and you give them the results in advance so they're feeling progress. And that's what we all want. We want to feel like we're making progress. We want to feel like something's working. We want to see, oh, hey, this is doable. This is attainable. Because most things in life can be broken down into simple steps that you do them and you get a result. It's not that hard. And a lot of times these challenges will help people do that.
Yep, because not everybody sees those steps or even know that they're there. So a challenge will definitely present the steps for them.
Yep, cool.
Let's see. Another benefit would be automated follow-up, which would send an automated emails and notifications to help keep your participants on track and informed. It would also provide an upselling opportunity, which introduces participants to higher tier products or services as part of the challenge. Analytics and reporting would track participants' progress and provides insights to measure the success of the challenge. Community building fosters a sense of community among participants, encouraging interaction and support. And then, of course, you've got scalability. Your challenge can easily be scaled to accommodate different audience sizes and types of challenges.
Absolutely. And I think using WordPress, this is so easy to, we set this up in 2 minutes?
Yes.
And now we're ready to do content. And if I wanted to add videos to these, WordPress is easy. You literally just go in and you're like, okay, let me paste the code for the video, right? Like if it's a YouTube video, you would just go to YouTube, you find your video right here. Let's say we want to do Forbes, right? And if we wanted to embed, I think we could just share, embed, boom. Now our video is here. Or if you're doing a video on your own, if it's short enough, you could legit upload it to your WordPress and it'll just play right there. Oh. You just upload the MP4, you drag it right there, and bada boom, bada bang, you're done. And here, there's all kinds of stuff. So now we have AI Challenge Day 1. Here's the video to watch. Here's the other stuff. Having a PayPal link, click here to buy this, or click here to contact us. Getting that engagement is key. And what a lot of people miss is I remember the first time I ever did a challenge and a product launch. You know what I did? I was 22 years old. And I'm sitting in my garage, and I answered the phone. I put an 800 number. I had it ring to the thing, and I answered, and legit made money. I think it was 8 out of 10 people who called me bought.
Oh, wow.
And it was a PayPal. I was like, okay, I'm a PayPal. You stay on the phone. Go ahead and order. And they're like, okay, I put it through. I'm like, yep, there it is there. Congratulations. And what they want is a personal touch. And guys, if you do a challenge and you add the personal touch, do you know what that's going to do in the age of AI where everything's going to be automated? You ain't going to do anything anymore. It's going to be I want to go to Walmart, and it'll be no, Walmart goes to you. The robot is going to shop for you, and the robot's going to do everything. And if you offer the personal touch, you're going to be like the guy who's awake on Wall-E, right? That dude was hey, let's all have an epiphany, because he was the only one that was connecting, and that's what people want is human connection. And AI helps us with a lot of things, but it's also going to make it to where the people who are willing to go the extra mile and add that connection, like in a challenge, and using WordPress and interacting and talking in the comments and things like that, you're going to win.
Yep.
You're going to win big time. So using these challenges is key. We're going to have the list over at wpcity.com. We'll have this list. We'll have the tools we use to set up these challenges and some more in-depth videos on how to make a challenge and make money. But using WordPress to make these work is key. And I can go through and just, link to these things, and bada bing, bada boom, I can make money sometimes in as little as 7 days. But remember, results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. The average person trying to make money online makes nothing. So take that with a grain of salt. This is a business. Can it work fast? Absolutely. But we got to do our due diligence, and we got to do good work and put good content out there that's going to help people with whatever your challenge promises to help them with. So happy list building, happy challenge building. Hop on over to wpcity.com, and we'll see you in the next video.
Good luck.